going to walk through the black side of the swimsuit. So I'm wearing it as a strapless side right now. As you can see, these straps are actually the other side of the swimsuit's fabric. So that's a fun way that you can kind of get some versatility in the swimsuit. So this is one way of styling the straps. And then another way is just having it be one-sided like this. Another way to wear the straps is a halter top. So you bring one strap around, you can hook it up to this other side like that. So it's really supportive, brings it up as high as you want, obviously. And then another way that you can wear the strap is racerback or racer back. So this is a one-sided racer back. And then I'll show you the double strap racer back. So this is one option where it just goes across the back. And then another option that I really like is you could actually, and this is not counted in the official 6 ways because there's so many ways you can wear these straps, but you can then make the other side racer back as well. Then you have double racer back. Oh my God, moment. And then that you can put the straps over to one side to kind of give it a very stylized look. Or you could also take this strap and put, oh God, my face. How did I, there we go. That's how I did that. So you can get like a X in the front where it crosses over, also very stylized, a little bit different. And then there's obviously like maybe more ways people can twist the straps around. I don't know. People get creative, so I leave that to you all. But officially 6 ways. And then the second part, now I'm going to move my mic up here. Second thing that is switchable or adjustable or convertible about the swimsuit is the coverage. So basically how much fabric is covering your skin. So right now I kind of have it in the full or max or modest mode. So if you want a little bit more skin showing, you can just pull on the strings, have a little bit of a deeper, you can tie your bow that way. But if you don't want it to be as much of a plunging, you can just shimmy it out to your comfort level and then tie it there so it stays securely in place, and you can change it. So like I want to go from lounging out in the sun to playing a beach volleyball game. I want a lot of support and security coverage in the beach volleyball game, then I can just pull it right back up. I don't have to put a shirt on or any of that stuff. So now let's walk through the back of the swimsuit. So the part that I love about this bathing suit is that you can also do that on the bottoms. So this is the part that I've never seen in another swimsuit. So right now I have it in max coverage mode, right? As much or as little skin as showing as possible. But then I can pull on these 2 strands, really just start to cinch it up to a place where I want more skin showing, to have a little bit of a cheekier moment. Then you can tie up the bow, make sure that you're all secure, and then you have a cheeky moment, which is always fun. And then I prefer to kind of have a little bit of a higher waistline moment. So I like to pull up my swimsuit, but you can always pull it down so it sits lower on your hips like this. But I prefer it to just be a little bit higher waisted. And then you can obviously, I keep turning around, but you can obviously then undo it. If you get too much sun, you can pull it out and have the modest mode back whenever you want it. And then tie these little straps. I should point out, one of my friends, also when she tried on the bathing suit, did this, which I thought was so cute. I had not thought about it, but putting a bow on one side of the swimsuit so that you get 2 little bows. So I thought that was really cute. You can do that obviously when you scrunch the bottoms as well. So that's just another fun stylistic choice there. Third component that you can switch is this middle section. So this actually will turn into a 2-piece because you can fully remove this middle piece. Now it'll take me a couple minutes to go through and just unsnap these snaps. So I'm gonna speed up this part. Now I've undone all these buttons. You can just slip off that middle piece. And one of the things I like telling people is, so the snaps are actually all hidden. You can see that they're under in between the two bands of fabrics so that you can't see it when you have it on. This is the first sample from our manufacturer, so I'm changing a few of those things still. But one of my friends, when she was also trying on the swimsuit, she had this moment where she was like, oh my God, no, what I would love is flipping down this waistband so you see a little bit of the pattern pop out. And then I'm playing around with the snaps, see if we can get them a little bit more stylistic. And I just thought that was really cool. And then you can also roll the band down so that if you want a little bit of a like lower rise moment, then you can have that. I prefer high rise, so I'm gonna keep it to high rise a little bit. But then you can also, as I showed earlier, ride up the swimsuit so it sits a little bit higher on your hips as well. This is the two-piece version of the swimsuit. And the last thing about the swimsuit that you can change, so the fourth thing, all of this is completely reversible. So you've seen this pattern on the other side. If you saw some of my other videos, you've seen me wearing that side of the pattern. So that's how you get up to that 96 ways of wearing because of all the different ways that I just showed off. And that doesn't even count mixing and matching different sides of the bathing suit. So that's just kind of like an added bonus. If you want to wear, say, this solid black top, but then the pattern bottoms, then you get even more ways to wear it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know any questions in the comments. It's really fun just showing off these swimsuits to you all.